The USS Connecticut was a pre-dreadnought battleship that served in the United States Navy from 1906 to 1923. She was the lead ship of her class of 6 battleships, and was the most advanced ship in the U.S. Navy when she was commissioned. Connecticut was laid down on March 10, 1903 at the New York Naval Shipyard, and launched on September 29, 1904. She was commissioned on September 29, 1906, and her first captain was William Swift. Connecticut was a powerful warship for her time. She was armed with 4 12-inch guns in 2 turrets, 8 8-inch guns in 4 turrets, and 12 7-inch guns in casemates. She was also equipped with 23-inch guns and 4 21-inch torpedo tubes. Connecticut's first major assignment was to serve as the flagship for the Jamestown Exposition in 1907. The exposition was a celebration of the 300th anniversary of the founding of Jamestown, Virginia. Connecticut hosted ships from many different countries, and she also participated in a number of events, including a naval review. After the Jamestown Exposition, Connecticut joined the Great White Fleet on its circumnavigation of the globe. The Great White Fleet was a show of force by the United States Navy, and it was intended to deter any potential enemies. Connecticut sailed with the fleet for over 2 years, and she visited ports in all of the world's major oceans. After the Great White Fleet returned to the United States, Connecticut continued to serve in the Atlantic Fleet. She participated in a number of exercises and training operations, and she also served as a flagship for several different admirals. In 1917, Connecticut was pressed into service as a troop transport during World War I. She carried over 20,000 American soldiers to Europe, and she also helped to evacuate American citizens from Europe after the war. After World War I, Connecticut returned to the Atlantic Fleet. She served in a training capacity for several years, and she was also used to conduct experiments with new naval technologies. In 1923, Connecticut was decommissioned and sold for scrap. She was the last of the Connecticut-class battleships to be decommissioned. Connecticut was a significant ship in the history of the United States Navy. She was the most advanced battleship in the Navy when she was commissioned, and she served in a number of important roles. She was a symbol of American naval power, and she helped to deter potential enemies during a time of great international tension.